So that's what we're here for, to talk to these stubborn, wicked ass people. So shalom, shalom, shalom. Right, this is Yalkiamo here in El Paso, Texas. Okay, another one of Esau's, the Edomite, the so-called white man proud little city out here. We have these proud people driving around in a metal coffin, assuming that, well, life is going to continue to go on like this and has no end, because the wicked is in power, who's promised them this kingdom or this queendom, okay, to continue to go on and on. So today we're going to go to Esau. We're going to go into some various topic, very straightforward camp today. And Lord willing, you'll be edified. Before we get started, we'll turn to the east and give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakudash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there putting on this truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. All right. So here we are once again. Okay. You know, last week we was Thursday. We were in downtown. Okay. Bringing out the truth out there. And in the conclusion that we had really looked like an Edomite from the outside. You know, from our Swedish guy that came up. And you know, he's asking all the questions. So we told him, I said, you know what, we're going to build that next week again, Lord willing. Come and bring those questions so that we could actually edify those who are watching us and anyone else that's out there. Okay, we're going to start off with the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 1. It says, okay, this is what we're supposed to do here. This is what we're here for. And it says, moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shemai Shai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, Salakia, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord God, power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate, thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. What's going on in the news right now? You see this place right now becoming desolate on the financial level, because you have a lot of these companies laying off people, but what they're really doing is they're restructuring. So what you have to understand with what's going on right now with this digital currency, okay, which is going to take some time for them to execute this. I think the brother Fisher turned Hunter, that channel, he did a great video a couple of nights ago, and he also had a link to it was a data screen that shows what countries and what stages they're in right now, and doing this digital currency, which is going to be a global thing where they're connecting all those networks together, which we already know is going to lead into what? The MOTB, the mark of the beast, okay? But they have to get that going. All these nations have to be on that, because remember what the Lord said, okay? He's going to try the whole entire earth, okay? It's not going to be just America or the major G20 nations. It's going to be the entire earth. So that's these small nations. Anyone that was taking the petrodollar, the U.S. petrodollar, which is all these nations on this earth, is going to have to link into this digital system, okay? And then we know from there, they're going to usher in, okay, the MOTB, okay, as things move on like that. So that's what we see going on right now. So we see the desolation of the financial system, you know, for the land, okay, we know right now the Medes are stirred up, Russia, okay, and all these other nations that's going to be joined with Russia, okay, to go up against Great Babylon America. We also know, this will be interesting to watch, okay, what's going to take place during the winter time here in Europe, okay? Because we already know, okay, those European nations are going to come up against, okay, the whore, okay, which is Great Babylon America. Eventually, something is going to go airy, okay, and we feel, you know, when they blow up that oil field and also all the other things that they're doing over there that's causing these countries to be in debt, it's going to cause them to be angry against the whore, and we know what happens with that when they burn her and they make her destituted, and all these nations decide that they're going to come up against Great Babylon America, okay, pursuant to the Lord, Yahweh Shemai Shai, making that happen.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51. All right, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and that wine, okay, the modern day wine is Western philosophy of America. Okay, the affairs of this life, okay, within the horror that sits upon many waters, like it says in Revelation 17, the 17th chapter. You know, and that's the abominable, sensual, devilish wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Esau, which is also what wine is symbolic of, okay? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, okay, information, you know? You see, so now, you know, we're seeing the further effects of this wine, okay, the sobering up of this wine globally. Okay, and that's why down there in Russia, okay, they're further condemning this sodomite vibration of America. Okay, and speaking of sodomite, all right, you got the damn devil Biden. He just came out today. Okay, he made a speech regarding sodomy, man. See, because this wine, that's why down there in Iran, they're further, speaking out against the wine of America. And that's why they're putting them Iranian people down there to death. Okay, that are indulging in that democracy-based protest, man. Including them rebellious women that are refusing to wear the hijabs, man. So this is what Biden said. It's on the Associated Press. So Biden called gay marriage inevitable, and soon it'll be law. You see? But I mean, essentially, it's already law because back in 2015, when he was the vice president under Hamite Obama, okay, basically they legalized gay marriage, man. Okay, within all throughout Babylon, man. You see, that's how we know in Isaiah the 13th chapter, okay, how this further confirms that America, Babylon the Great, is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, like it also says in Revelation 11 and 8. And this is another reason why, okay, the Heavenly Father is making preparations to destroy this wicked ass place, man. All right, and now they're just further proclaiming, all right, their reference to the spiritual demon Satan, and that's why they came out. The whole Balenciaga thing came out, okay. All right, how they're into the whole pedo thing, okay, the whole pedo Philadelphia thing, okay. And in case in point, when you break down the word Balenciaga, how they spelled it purposely, B-A-A-L, and then the rest of the spelling of that word, it means Baal is king, okay? And Baal is a pagan avenue of Satan worship. So what they're saying is Satan is God. So now that's just further proof that they're further proclaiming their reference to Satan, man.
Yep. And you know what? And to line back on what the ox said, you sodomites out there, you really believe that your government did that sodomite law for you because they love you or whatever case like that. It's like, no. You see, this place is called spiritual Egypt and Sodom, okay? And the reason why those are going out there is because the Lord, who sees that as an abomination and has decreed that that's worthy of death, you people have been set up in that snare to die. So it's not while you're enjoying yourself here, you actually are now, okay, you are now in that snare to be put to death. And that's what the Lord aside Esau to set y'all up in that so y'all could actually die in your folly. Okay? And so we warn you, Jakes, okay, not to get involved with that, because especially for the tribe of Israel, the Asherah, so-called Black American Latinos, okay, that is an abomination that is worthy of death. These people don't like you. They're anti-life and not life, okay?
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Okay? And see, and what is death? The wages of sin, like it says in Romans chapter 6, verse 23. You see? You know, the wage of sin is iniquity, compound sin. That's right. And these people have made sin of that covenant of death a lifestyle, man, a refuge. You see? You know why? Because the rules that are doctrines of this world, all right, are the epitome of sin. Okay? Living solely, all right, just to gratify their flesh, to overfeed their flesh, and make their souls further destitute of true divine wisdom, knowledge, understanding. We're seeing in Proverbs 15 and 21, okay, to further establish themselves within this righteous instruction in order to please Yahweh by Shem Shah. You see, that's why.
That's spiritual right there. That's spiritual right there.
That's You see, this is why the rulers and doctrines of this world, okay, of the blind leaders, going to lead the blind into a ditch. You see, now I see just like the brother said, as soon as we going into this, all right, the Lord made it to where light came on. Right? You see?
So these heathen, these doggone people are driving around here not understanding what is actually taking place. Because, see, again, it's gradualism. So you take a frog, which none of us have done, but it's an experiment. Okay, I seen on television. You take a frog and you put it inside of water and you turn the stove on. The frog, okay, being amphibious, okay, its skin will absorb, will adapt to the as the water's getting hotter, and then then when the water burns, the frog will just flip over on its back because why? It's dead. It's been boiled to death. Because if you take a frog and you throw it into the hot boiling water, guess what it's gonna do? Immediately leap out. Okay? And so you people believe because, okay, there is no famine to the level of like, holy crap, there's no food. Okay, there is no robot dog to tear you to pieces. Nobody's just randomly going on there and ravishing your doggone children, your wife, and even you, baby. Okay, and you can actually sleep at night, and there's still law enforcement, there's law and order, that you don't think that this is going to take place here. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 19, verse 14. It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they had caused Egypt, okay, who's Egypt? United States of America, Great Babylon, to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. And it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, America, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So that's going to be from the top guys all the way down to your bottom. And it says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they should be afraid of and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord. How about Shemashai of hosts, which is shaking over it. Okay? If you look at war tactics, okay? War tactics isn't always necessarily just, okay, the combustion of ammunition or dropping of bombs or whatever the case like that. It's usually what? A siege effect, which is what? You want to cut off the supply, okay? When you come with their supply chain, you can cut the supply chain off, okay? You want to cut off their ability to replenish, okay? To be able to come to do what? To fight back, okay? And you also want to capture what? All the data for what their next strategy or their offensive plan is. Okay, so the Lord, okay, is bringing out an offensive action against Great Babylon America, okay, by making them, okay, question their long-term plan to begin with, okay, allowing them to be staggered in their 40 means what? When you see a drunken man, what? That means they're incoherent. So you can see the kings of Babylon, I'm sorry to call them queen, are incoherent. The businesses are incoherent. Okay, decisions aren't made, okay, on doing analysis or anything that is made based on emotion, okay, and they're taking the shortcut and easy. That's why these companies are laying off people, okay, you know, the lower level people, but at the same time, one executive salary is equivalent to about 20 or 15 or 30 people. So why don't you lay off a worthless executive whose only job is to really drink tea and walk around in great pride, okay? But these people have never faced, okay, the likes of what Yahweh Shemashai is going to bring to this place, which is going to be that those tribulations, okay, in various forms, okay? And we got Luke. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6. And verse 20. And it reads, and it says, this was Yahushua Mashiach, he says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciple and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of power. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. We're weeping. I mean, this is weeping. When you come on the highway and the byway, we're weeping. Okay? If we were not in the truth, okay, or not serving the Yahushua Mashiach, we didn't fear Yahushua Mashiach, okay, we didn't fear the Most High, we wouldn't have come out here. You could easily sit back and kick back once and go, yeah, I'll do it another day or whatever the case like that. So, in being in this truth, okay, and being a servant of Yahushua Mashiach, and you're also in the flesh in this world, okay, you have to do what is called time management. You have to balance everything. So if your schedule changes, you know, to suit the damn devil needs out there because we're serving to this doggone devil too, we're in captivity, okay, we're behind enemy walls, then you have to turn around and you have to like say, okay, well, say for example, you've seen us today, Saturday. Normally we come out here on Sunday, but we're in captivity, so guess what? You gotta do what the doggone warden is saying. The warden says, I need you someplace here, and okay, so we come out here tonight, okay, to work for our malak, okay, and it says, blessed are ye while men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. And all of that is just a locker room talk. I'm popular, you know, who likes me, you know, if I can get closer and I'm exalted, self-exaltation like that. So basically we're told you gotta have a hard spirit and understand this wisdom and this truth, okay? Understand when a man is really righteous along with you and one that's just, you know, walking along to say they're just walking along to get along or whatever the case is like that. Okay, and deep down they actually have animosity, hate for you because why? They don't have any love for Yahushua Mashiach. Okay? And they're just looking for the opportunity to stumble you whenever the chance comes because, you know, they're wicked. Okay? So we don't give a crap with the companies or those type of men. They can go, you know, after themselves and you know, drop in the damn ditch. Everything, bro?
This is Sirach chapter 2. All right, Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. I'm actually going to start up in verse, a lot of meanings chapter. Sirach chapter 2, verse 11. For the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yashai, is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. All right? So the Lord is very pitiful in terms of his salvation. But he's very gracious and mercy towards us, man. Okay, that's the fruits of love, like it says in Galatians 5th chapter. You know? And also it says in Sirach 4th chapter. So these are the fruits of love that we also have to practice. Not just preaching, man. And a part of us practicing that, all right, is try to examine ourselves daily, see if we're in the truth, all right, and to treat, all right, the hopeful elect in the world as we would expect to be treated, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and we be in the best position to do that by way of fear. You see, because fear is the beginning of wisdom, man. That's why a lot of guys, get faint-hearted, man. You see, and that's what leads them to do wicked things that are unprofitable, all right, for their salvation, man. So we're going to continue on. So Sirach chapter 2, verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Right? Because a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. So if you don't truly fear Yahweh by Shem Yashai, okay, you're gonna be in a lukewarm spirit.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna be in a position where, okay, you're gonna be perverting the gospel, man. You see, because we got a lot of clowns out here now. Okay, a lot of jakes in that Adonijah spirit. Okay, the wicked son of King David, where they want the spotlight. You see what I'm saying? Yep. And these guys are ultimately the spirit of being pleasing themselves and being man pleasers, man. Yep. You see, the Yahweh by Shem Yashai is not dealing with them kind of men, them kind of selfish men, because like Yahweh Shai said, like that account where Yahweh Shai washed the feet of his disciples, man. You see what I'm saying? It's just to further, show us, okay, that he is our best example, okay, of brotherhood. That's why it says in scripture, it's roughly paraphrased, it's a blessing when brothers dwell in unity, okay? That doesn't mean gather at a goddamn barbecue and barbecue and shit, man. Yeah. You see, that's not wicked to do that, but what it's talking about is unity and the faith, all right, of practicing this sound doctrine and preaching it, man. Okay, within the volume of the book, man. All right, sweet and bitter, man. Not just nitpicking what you want to preach because it's gratifying to your flesh. Because case in point, now that there's a lot of clowns that I was going into, coming out, and saying what love is not and what it is. First of all, okay, a lot of you guys are in that spirit because really you're just Christians with fringes on, man. You see what I'm saying? You want to talk about what love is. Well, first of all, pursuing 1 John 5:3, love is rehearsing the righteous laws, statutes, commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yashai. Okay, you see, because we're in hell right now, man. You see, but so we're expected, all right, to strive for the truth, okay, to the death, and the way to do that is by fearing, man. So that way you can, we can remain on that straight and narrow gate of righteousness to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, man. Okay, and the only ones, all right, who are blessed to be in that, to have that luxury are those whose minds are blessed to serve Him, man. You see, like it says in like it says in Isaiah 33:6. You see, 1 John, the 2nd chapter. All right, and several other precepts, man. Wisdom of Solomon, that's what I was thinking about. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verses 24 to 27, and Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 16. Because wisdom cannot dwell in malicious soul, man. You see, this is what exposing a lot of lukewarm men in this ministry. That's why they're spewing a lot of madness, man. All right, that's not profitable for their salvation and those who are blindly following them. All right, so I'm going to continue the rest of this. All right, so Sirach chapter 2, verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Okay? The Lord's not going to defend someone who's not fulfilling his will in this entirety within the sound doctrine. Man. See? Point blank period. Sirach 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yashai shall visit you? You see? So losing patience just doesn't entail completely going back into the world. Losing patience further entails spewing madness, man, through cunningly devised fables, all right? And and damnable heresies. Okay, you know, everything that is not written in the book of life. All right, to minister before the lost sheep of Israel for their salvation in this book of life, man. That's why in Proverbs 7 chapter it says the Lord basically, roughly paraphrasing, all right, that scripture in that Proverbs 7:1 to verse 2 says, keep the laws of Yahweh by Shem and Shai and keep the lives, man. And now since we're in the grace, we're supposed to rehearse these righteous laws, that's commandments for the way of our measure of faith. A lot of you guys are faithless because you're in this truth for the wrong reasons.
Oh yeah.
All right?
For clout.
Okay. Vainglory.
Vainglory. You know, hey man, you know, we boys, you know, and all the other BS and all the other stuff like that. You know exactly who the hell you are. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 7. It says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not, of course, thou dost not speak to warn that wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, thou warn the wicked of his ways to turn from it. If he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And you can watch camp after camp after camp, okay? Streams after streams after streams, okay, with these pseudo camps out there, okay, that never actually ever talk about the warning. They don't. Literally, they don't talk about the warning. All you see is let's talk about the bait here. Where's the bait? Where's your fringes? You know. Yeah.
Why is that slacking? Real quick, just to land back in your brother's point. Why is that the first thing that comes out of you know, Jake's mouth in a lot of these camps when new brothers and sisters come up? You don't know if they're like or not. You know what I'm saying? So why are you so quick? All right. Why are you so quick to point out? You know what I'm saying? Why they're not where the fringes are? When it says in Acts 17:30, once upon a time, roughly paraphrasing, Yahweh by Shem and Shai once winked at our ignorance. Yeah. You see, ignorance mean what? Not knowing. So obviously we don't know collectively because we're under the curses, man. All right, so you know that's not supposed to be the first thing that comes out of our mouth, man. First thing that really supposed to come out of our mouth is, you know, you're Israelite. You see what I'm saying? Because the fringes goes into the meat aspect of the scripture. And supposed, like it says in what's that, 1 Peter the 2nd chapter, we're supposed to be giving our people milk.
Exactly. So when someone walk up there, and I've seen this before, where someone walk by the camp, they stop by, and the camp preachers or teachers ask, hey, bro, what tribe are you from? What tribe are you from? You know what tribe you from? Or
they don't even know what the hell tribe means.
They don't know what tribe means. It goes, I'm African American. It goes, you know the guy, you know what the brother was up there standing up said? How could you be that stupid? How could you be the name of two men? And right away, see, if you're in the world, I'm just gonna speak of me. I would look at you and tell you, go fuck yourself. Like, whoa, why you just call me stupid just now? I don't know what you're talking about. So when you bring this out, you have to bring this out also with some eloquence, okay? Because you're dealing with a doggone baby. Are you gonna talk to a baby like this? Hey, do you understand what I'm saying? No, you can talk gently and go glah 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 so that they understand it and then they come into it. Okay? Okay, so you gotta come with elegance and stuff and like that. Okay, so there's a lot of doggone gleam of faith, okay, and a niggerism, okay, amongst teachers. Because why? They will not approach you so in that manner. Okay, you don't go when you trying to build a relationship up. Okay, in that kind of spirit, you would actually feel a little bit different. That's a nice vehicle.
Salakia. This is
so it says.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Quick precept, linebacker, what you were talking about. Yeah, this is 1 Peter. All right, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 1. Verse 2. 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and evil speakings. See, case in point. You know what I'm saying? If a new brother and sister who's up the potential elect comes up to a camp, you right off the bat asking them where they're fridges. That's hypocrisy, man. You want someone speaking to you about that? What? First of all, that's like throwing a rock and hiding your hand, man. How do you know? Or like how should I say that he without sin cast the first stone? That's the better applied phrase that I was thinking about, because case in point, how do you know they don't have fringes and someone stole them or it's in a laundromat? You're just assuming that they're wicked because they don't have fringes on, man. see, that goes into that lesson, the vibration of that lesson I was going into, where how fringes, there's a misconception of fringes in Israel, man. A lot of you guys just you're doing it for fashion purposes, man. To further fulfill St. Matthew the 6th chapter, where Yahushua spoke about the hypocrisies of men wanting to be known for their righteousness, man. When it says in Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, that our righteousness is a filthy rags, man. You see what I'm saying? That's not what we're out here for. We're not out here to claim our righteousness, man. We're out here to exalt the names of Yahweh by Shem and Shai, which is the true foundation of our righteous instruction, man. Only given to the nation of Israel, man. You see? So here's a point. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. No, you don't give a baby steak. That's stupid, man.
Yeah.
They'll choke on it to death, man. You're supposed to be patient with children. You know what I'm saying? That's why Yahushua is a perfect. That's why Yahushua, it further confirms Yahushua is a perfect example, because when Nicodemus, I believe it's in St. John the 3rd chapter, when Nicodemus approached him, you know what I'm saying, with that stupid question, but it really wasn't stupid. Technically, it was an unlearned question, because he didn't know. That's why another reason why Yahushua wept, because how far Jacob has fallen, man, under these curses. But nonetheless, when Nicodemus approached Yahushua, and asked him, good master, roughly paraphrasing, good master, when Yahushua said, you got to be born again. I mean, what? Baptized in the Holy Spirit. Nicodemus responded by asking him, so you mean crawl back in my mother's womb? No, he's supposed to crawl back in the mother's womb? And Yahushua shook his head, like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. He didn't jump on him and say, oh, you stupid nigga, you damn degenerate. No, he understood how far Jake has fallen on these curses, man.
That's right.
That's the spirit we're supposed to come in, man, because there's a balance. There's a time to get on someone's ass, and there's a time not to. You know what I'm saying? Case in point. Because the false balance and abomination to Yahweh by Shem and Shai.
I mean, when you look at it this way, okay, all of us was a piece of shit when we came on to Egypt.
Right.
Technically, none of us are. You know what? If Yahushua and Yahweh Shem and Shai had the spirit like man, none of us would be on those chariots. Okay? None of us would be on those chariots. Okay? Because we all whining, so we're not perfect. Okay? So basically, we're here behind prison, Sodomites we see every day. Okay? You're barely making it. Okay? And on top of that, you've got these doggone demons that look just like you with doggone fringes on it that are out there spilling folly. Okay? And they're chasing away the doggone the hopeful lack out there, because they're not meant to be out there to begin with. Okay? They're not out there, okay, for Yasharala. They're not out there for the so-called blacks and Americans, Latinos who are to hopefully elect. They're out there for themselves. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, that take counsel but not of me, and that tumble with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Like that. When you coming out there, like the Ark was saying early, with that boastful, conniving, condescending attitude, and it is condescending, okay? You're basically bringing out that spirit of doggone Egypt, okay? The so-called white man, because that's how he is. He's condescending. Look at the hoop laws we have to jump through to go get a simple doggone job out here. And every day you walk into your doggone job, you're gonna walk in fear that because when you walk in there, your boss say, hey, can I see you for a minute? Oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it doggone comes, okay? Better start doggone learning to eat doggone sardine, boy. Okay? And it says, that walk down in Egypt and have not asked my mouth to strengthen himself in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Man, we are free. When you're in the truth, you are free. Does it mean that you're simply free of this society as far as physically? No, you're just free mentally, because you understand this is sort of my queen. These sodomite time to shine right now. So we're, in essence, right now, are not in the time of trying to shine out there in anything. I write to you when I open up, it says, point your face to Mount Seir, which is another name for Great Babylon, America, United States of America, the Edomite Empire, okay? And preaching about the destruction of this place. Also, we go there and we warn our people about the destruction that's going to come to the two-thirds, those who've been deemed for destruction. And also, the good news, okay, that we're going to be redeemed to the one-third. It's that simple. Anything else you're going, getting all prideful and dumb with, okay, you're going off, okay? It's unnecessary, okay? That's caught, okay? And it says, therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame and trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Because Don't commercialize this. This is simple. Somebody walk up to you and you deal with them like you're dealing with a baby. Even if they even have seen the prophets teaching how to read the Bible before or watch the videos, guess what? They might need a little bit more of a breakdown. Like, for example, the brother Aram from Mysteries of the Kingdom, the trilogy, there was a brother that left, a Jake that left a comment on one of his video he did last night. And he was wondering about the reincarnation, like wondered like how could, it was about Yahushua being King Solomon. So he asked the question about that. Okay, and guess what happened today? The brother Aram actually told him, I'm gonna do a lesson on that, Lord willing. I thought it would have been like 2 or 3 days later. No, it was this morning. He got the other brothers on, and they did a live stream to answer that question. And they went through it in the babyish form possible. Okay? Why? He did not jump to conclusion and think that it was a scoffer. He knew it wasn't a scoffer. When I read the comment, I didn't think it was a scoffer either. And he answered that question. That is the mark and identity of a true prophet, someone that actually is in this for real. Okay? Anyone can exalt themselves because you know something like that. If you come out in the world like that, we all have special skills so that you know they can make you look stupid. Jake that walk past you, that you take this, oh, he's carnal, he's lost, he's whatever the case like that. But out in the world, they can run circles around you 100 times, 150 times a second. Okay? They might be more established in the world than you. Okay? So what happens at that stage like that? If you're carnal, if you're not doing this in truth and sincerity, just only to the fact that you can read scriptures and you can put down somebody because you can. Okay? When the Lord take your platform away from you, because eventually He will take your platform from you, and we know of an example of such a person like that. Okay? Then now what? Now what?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now it's touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. All right? When you mention idols, see, idols includes you men coming in that demigod spirit, like Nate. Okay? Yep. You know, Yohana, talking about it's Yahushai, then it's him. Nigga, where the fuck is that in the scriptures, man? Say just like that, man. Where is that in the scriptures, man? This is what he said. These are the wolves in sheep's clothing that Yahushua wanted to watch out for, man. You see?
Why are people attracted to them? Well spoken, okay? He comes to that worldly actually appeal. Okay? The difference is he knows the scriptures very well, but does he apply them? Okay, he's used it to puff himself up. Okay, and that's the reason why they have so many applied to them, because guess what? Us, you know, the brothers who teach like Great Millstone and from the other apostle all the way down, who teach like Great Millstone, they will consider us boring because we don't have that eloquency like the world does. They have that eloquency, you know, marching purple suit.
That's cut you off. We don't add on to what the brothers say. We don't have that pizzazz. We don't have that. We don't. A lot of us don't have that captivating personalities like they, you know, like your brother say, all eloquent and like you graduated from Yale. First of all, if you come in that spirit, man, you're really carnal minded because you come in that spirit of boasting in worldly knowledge, like you just a know-it-all. But in case in point, in the book of Corinthians, the Yahweh by Shemeshah said, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to Most High, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's why, our forefather Moses, my Shah said to the Most High, why you choosing me over my brother Aaron? Aaron is more eloquent than me. Yahweh by Shemeshah told him basically, you know, he told him, you know, he choose the underdog, man. So he can further magnify his power.
Exactly. Okay. And that's when you look at all of us here, okay, and the ones who actually will get that crown in the end, Lord willing, is us stand up here, that I can stand up here. Okay, you've gone through hell and tribulation. Okay, and that man Nate, he talks like somebody who hasn't really gone through doggone hell. You haven't gone through really the real hell. And if you've gone through hell and tribulation, there's going to be that empathy inside of you. There's going to be that sympathy inside of you that for your people, because your people, okay, might not have the strength that you have to have gone through the hell that you've gone through. Maybe you live in a sleeping bag for 2, 3, 4 years. On the back of your car for 3 or 4 years, even though you were educated. I've probably heard that story before. This is the book of Proverbs 27:1. It says, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Okay, let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, a stranger and not thine own lips. Okay, so guess what? If someone say, you're great. Oh, well, you know, hey, you know what? Be bashful about it, man. Like, oh, thank you. Put a lot of study in, but it's not about me. It's really about you, because I'm not doing the work if you're not getting the edification, and if you are not, okay, changing your ways, okay? Because our job is to simply come out here and preach this word and magnify the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? We're serving of Yahushai Mashiach, who's actually the Malak, who's going to come back, okay? So we're not. That's great if you say, hey, Tawada, hey, that's what we're here for. This is our job, okay? The guy that, and I did a video with Nate, the one there. I mean, he got lightning coming out of his eyes, and you ready to fringes and having that done? Okay, why? Okay, he has a big picture, he's bigger than everybody else. There are rules where there has to be a picture of him inside the house. That'll be the damn day. Okay, I'm gonna put some fucking picture in my damn house. What the fuck, that kind of shit? And you brothers out there, and that y'all see, that's man worship right there, because you should not be dealing with that stuff. When I serve this man military, they go, oh, you get know who's this and that. I don't give a fuck who the damn person was. Cut me my doggone check or I get the fuck out of the military. It's just that simple, okay? The fuck is all this bullshit? You gotta hang a picture up and all this other crap and all that stuff that you do is a weak man. And you know why? Because you think you can't do without that. You can't do without him, okay? And he's chosen you men specifically to be an IUIC, to be freaking up on following him, because why? He knows you're doggone manipulative. You just probably got out of the damn joint. You're gullible. You're lazy as fuck too, and that's the other doggone damn thing. Okay? Stop worshiping another man's meat.
And that's how you know we the people, man. Our people, like I said in the scripture, our people are sottish and stiff-necked, man. All right? And that's why Yahushua said, what's that scripture? He said, let me get this one first. So I'm thinking about a scripture. Something about the shepherd. Let me get this one first. This is St. Matthew, chapter 19, starting at verse 16. All right? St. Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High God, Yahweh. But if thou... Let me read it from the top. St. Matthew 19 and 16, Slaki. St. Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High God, Yahweh. But if thou will enter into life, keep the commandments. Okay? So he said, okay, well, let's see, this is Alpha and Omega talking, man. This is our Creator, literally. All right, pursuant to the book of Colossians. I believe it's in the 2nd chapter. Because the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, created everything through His only begotten Son. And this is why Yahweh Shah is the Alpha and Omega, why He's so precious to us, man. Okay? Because He's our intercessor, all right, for our sins, man. Okay, for the recession of our sins, man. Pursuing Acts, the 5th chapter, and so forth. See, that's why He's also our mediator. Pursuing Hebrews 9th chapter. We cannot pray to Yahweh without Him. So a lot of you guys out there, you pushing false doctrine in the sense of saying or insinuating that we don't have to worship Yahweh Shai. Well, you got your rabbit ass fucking mind.
You doggone right on your rabbit ass mind there. Just again, Juggo in Great Babylon, America. Okay, you have what? Rank and order, okay? Rank and order. So some of you talk, okay, and I can bring out an example of a recent one like 2 or 3 weeks ago. There's rank and order. And if you know about that rank and order, then you should have followed that rank and order. So how the hell you can go to the big boss, okay? If there is, you can go to the owner, okay, if there's a CEO that he has set up over the corporation. You got to speak to the CEO first, okay? And in fact, underneath the CEO, he has executives, and under the executives, he has directors, and under directors, he has managers, and under managers, he has supervisors, he has peons, Okay? You see the amount of level that you have to go on, you have to go through. Okay? We have peons out here. Okay? The men that we learn from, the apostles, the teachers of Great Millstone. Okay, likewise, brothers who've been in this a hell of a lot longer than me. I know for sure. Okay? Okay, if I don't understand something, I'm Googling it, I go back to that channel and go, okay, I found the answer and stuff like that. Okay? I found the answer because somebody put a lesson out there like that, and that's why there's structure. And the problem with this doggone place is there's no structure. The problem with doggone a lot of you doggone self-exalting groups are there is you don't have, the only structure that you have, okay, is a carnal structure. Okay? This is Matthew 15 and verse 14 it says, let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall in a ditch. Okay? And you have blind leaders, okay, and they're leading the blind who don't actually understand that the person that's leading them is actually blind. And so when that ditch they're going to be falling into, when that does occur, okay, these people are going to be caught off, and these people are not going to know what happened to them, okay? And it's going to come very sudden. Believe you or me, it's going to come very sudden. You get these doggone camps, they're not teaching about the fact how this transition of this digital dollar is going to go, okay? How it's going to lead into the MOTB, okay? Now you can't put a date per se, because that's the reason why we had to measure the time diligently. Meaning what? We watch every single day because it can change, okay? But at the same time, to what? You still here as a prisoner behind prison wall in the sodomite queendom, okay? And so you still have to work. You have to be circumspect. You also have to be wise, okay? And you have to thread in righteousness, okay? If not, you're gonna get caught up in a doggone snare out here like that because you got an overzealous spiritual talker, okay? That's putting you to doggone ease and asleep like that, telling you, oh well, you know what? Hey, the end of the world is tomorrow.
Yeah, like this fool, Tazariak, you don't deserve the title of captain, nigga. Like it says in Deuteronomy chapter 1, verses 15 to 16. Now it does mention in that those scriptures I just mentioned now that we do have captains, officers, so forth. A lot of you men like to associate yourselves with the titles to boast yourselves, man. But when you haven't lived up to the titles you associated with. Case in point, what the fuck you a captain of, nigga? Say it just like that, man. Yeah. You further branch off from the apostles and elders of GMS, you know what I'm saying? It so happens to push 100% truth, okay? And which fulfills 1 John 2:20, how we have the unction to know all things, okay? Who follows the apostle doctrine, like it says in Acts 2:42, and Hebrews 11:2, by way of our faith. You see what I'm saying? The measure of faith we've been appointed to, man. You know, that's why you men are spineless, man, because you want to branch off and do your own thing. That's why in the book of 1 John it says, roughly paraphrasing, if they branched off to do their own thing, they were never of us in the beginning. The case in point, line back on what the Ak was saying, you wolves in sheep's clothing that are scattered the sheep of the ultimate shepherd, Mashak Abishai, your props aren't deceiving. Like when so-called Captain Tazariak had that discussion with Hassan Campbell from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And I believe it was on Twitter, whatever the social media platform it was. And when Hassan Campbell came out, and mentioned how Esau is gonna put us in FEMA camps. What does nigga Captain Tazariak say? Oh well, nah, well, see, he basically tried to demean the Jake by downplaying the prophecy of Revelation the 20th chapter, how Esau is gonna be beheading a lot of people in these FEMA camps, man. You know? That's why, Amalek got the Noahide laws. And I did a lesson on that. You know what I'm saying? I know Elder Apostle Gabar is known to speak about the Noahide laws, man. You know what I'm saying? Going into how Esau is going to be beheading people, okay? He refused to bow down before his beast system and take this kadagma, man. You see? So and he's going to be doing so in these FEMA camps, man. And Yahushua prophesied about it, man. Revelation 2 and 10. So what the fuck you talking about, man? How FEMA camps, FEMA camps, brother. You talking about FEMA camps? That's that white man shit. Trying to downplay fucking FEMA camps. Then he's trying to say FEMA camps were these prison houses. You a fucking liar, man.
These FEMA camps, there's 1,000 of them. These FEMA camps, okay, are set up, and guess who they're really going to be bringing into those FEMA camps? The poor. And who's the poor? Yasharada, us so-called blacks, and Americans, and Latinos. We're going to be the ones inside there. When Jacob's trouble start, okay, you can picture how this is going to go. Because see, a lot of our people are 40 right now. One, okay, they don't save a dime. Two, whatever little they get, they go and bullshit in this doggone nation here. Okay, beyond their means. Three, okay, they're not listening to the warning, okay, either from the Edomites that are saying this shit is going to take place in God. Because why? They've lived through generation of welfare and handouts and stuff. That's, guess what? They're not concerned or not worried about it, okay? And that's why you see they continue on their 40. The bitches are twerking still. Yep. Niggas are still smoking dope and don't understand, like, you know, you need to be coherent in this time right now. We are in the winding down days right now before it get tight wide, before that chicken start costing up on $50. I don't care how many niggas are sitting and stand up around you like that. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna turn to a damn fucking doggone dog, okay? Because you why? Because you're a doggone dog, and that's how Yahweh Shai is gonna feed you, okay? He's gonna feed you. So you guys, you jakes are gonna get out there, okay? And you're gonna go out there to these communities. Okay, I just read in the news today, there was a brother, and I call him a brother because he's a so-called black man, up in San Jose. He had rented an AR&B house, right? And it was in a good community. I guess it was in a nice community or whatever, where all these Edomites live. And he left around 11 p.m. at night to go to the store, walking. The old Edomite cracker, freaking up, was 67 years old, came out of his house. He saw him walk around the neighborhood, not understanding that the Jake was renting a house, okay, temporarily, as an Airbnb, okay. He just thought it was just some dude walking around the neighborhood because he doesn't. In these certain neighborhoods, they go by your values really based on your color. So this is a neighborhood that really technically no one black should be able to live in, okay. So when he saw him walking, automatically in his head he assumed he was a threat to the neighborhood he was going to be robbing. Okay, not understanding he was renting it, and he shot him. He shot him. Now the Jake did not die. They're bringing charges, first-degree charges, assault charges, aggravated assault charges against the Edomite. Okay, but that just goes to show, point in case, that was a Jake who actually can afford that to go rent one of those places. Imagine you damn niggas when it gets down to it like that, when you have to go in these towns and these neighborhoods, seeking these houses, which one you're gonna rob, okay? They ain't gonna tolerate that. And why the protection has to be on all of us? Because all the word is out there, when these Edomites are scared, all they say is this: it was a black man, I saw a dark shadow, okay? I saw a dark shadow. And guess what? They don't distinguish what you look like. These cops can grab you, any one of us, off the street, slam you on the ground, stomp you in your head, point a gun in your head and say, get down, nigga, and they shoot you because why? Somebody said it was a black man. They don't give a crap. They're not looking for your height, identity, none of that stuff. And that's why Jacob's Trouble is going to be so tough. You're going to go in these FEMA camps. You women are going to get tricked to go into these FEMA camps where there's food and water and a guillotine because why? Again, you run down to Egypt for help every time something goes wrong. Okay?
And you, speaking of that, you women, you get Job 39 and 17. You women are, speaking of gullible, you women are gullible, man. You're rid of the folly because you made that because so-called foremother of all women, or so-called foremother Eve, made that which is a reference to the daughters of Zion, so-called black and indigenous women. Yep. Okay, made that covenant with death with the serpent, the spirit that dwells within the vilest and profane of all nations, Edomites, man. And that's why you women are so bugged out. That's why you indulge in the devil because he's your God. So case in point, it came out that down in the Netherlands, okay, they're coming out with they have a TV show where they're promoting the chip, okay, to people by using children, all right, by promoting 20% discount. You see, and that's another gift, okay, that destroys the heart, man, okay, of that covenant with death. And a lot of you women, you nigga women, you gonna fall hook, line, and sinker for that snare, and you're gonna cause your children to get put to death. That's another thing too. There's another false doctrine going out there. Well, a lot of people ask the question. I know a lot of sincere brothers and sisters come on the comment boards of the elders, the PASO elders on down, basically asking, what if someone gets tricked and taken to the chip? When they still, well, first of all, the Lord said he would not. The Lord said, St. James, the first chapter, I believe it is, Yep, St. James, the first chapter, around the 13th verse, that he would not tempt the righteous to do wicked, to indulge in wickedness, man. So getting that chip, all right, is the ultimate cop out to spiritual demon Satan. Okay, all right, through his physical counterpart, the devil, Esau, Edom. Okay, so in case in point, having all this been said, man. Okay, men, women, and children that get that chip would be put to death, point blank, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it. You were meant to get that because why? You were meant to be put to doggone death. This is the book of Job, chapter 39, and verse 17. It says, "But power had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding." It's talking about doggone Eve. Okay, you doggone so-called black women. Okay. Which you Latino women would be included in that, and the Native American women, okay? You daughters of Zion, okay? They like to run your damn mouth like you doggone know something, okay? And when all hell breaks loose, you don't want a man, all right? You're gonna want one.
See, and this is why, hey, so in that day, we'll be saying a nigga ain't shit. We're saying a nigga ain't shit right now because one of the curses, man. Pursuing Deuteronomy 28, and I believe it's 56, Con 56, man. That says how, it speaks about the tender and delicate woman, the return opposite, paraphrasing, a raging brute beast. That's what you nigga women are, man. You so-called black and indigenous women, man. You're out of control. All right, and you're waxing, just like 2 Timothy 3:13 says how the hearts of evil men shall wax worse and worse, mainly pertaining to Esau. All right, the other side of the coin is you nigga woman, man.
Yeah.
You haughty daughters of Zion, man.
Yeah,
and see, the majority of you, other 2/3, okay, going to be those going to be slain in the streets, pursuing Revelation 11 and 8, especially because you're the further ministers of Satan. You're the further bidders of Satan, okay? And this is why you're gonna cause your households to be given over to the slaughter, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Weak one. I watched a movie last night. It was called Fruitvale. And after I watched that, prior to coming into this shoot, I was looking, man, look what they doing to us. But when I watched that, I go, damn, Jake's there, man, demon and shit. You see, they didn't agree with that adversary, and they got that crap. The woman, again, a wicked girlfriend, he said, let's go home. She said, no, I want to go out and go party. Why? And had they gone home, watch the fireworks from home, drink the little wine or whatever, little Red Rooster friggin' doggone wine at home. Guess what? He would have been doggone shot, and he would have been alive today.
Bus station. Right?
Okay, yeah, the bus station.
Yeah, oh, matter of fact, that was down there in Oakland.
In Oakland, yeah. And that was his woman. They tell the story the right way. That talking to that. And if he was a man, he would say, no, we're going home tonight. Okay? We don't need to go out there. But see, his woman is worthy, and she takes a doggone little, she had his balls in his hand the entire time, telling me he was in shit. We watched the movie, okay? So he has low self-esteem, and he's let this doggone woman punk his ass, and it cost him his life in the end. That's why we go against what the Lord has commanded us to be, which is what? A man, okay, of your household, okay? This order, okay? Then you wouldn't be put to death like that because you would have done what you're supposed to do. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 2, it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a convert from the tempest, as rivers of water in dry places, and a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Okay? So it's important for you to have a man. For those of you who think, I don't need a man like that. Okay? There is a way a man thinks, which he's supposed to not be thinking emotionally, he's supposed to be thinking logically. Okay, a woman thinks more emotionally because why? She's very lustful. Okay, she's the one that's very covetous. That's the reason why Eve got deceived in the garden, because she was covetous, okay? She had everything going for her, but this devil came in right there and said, you know what? You ain't gonna die. Just take it, okay? He lied to you and all that stuff like that. Everything is going for you, okay? That's a woman with a doggone bulk that wander around. You can put a roof over her head, give her every damn thing. You can make six figures. But yes, she'll go spread her damn legs to somebody else. Okay? It might be a guy on a damn bridge or something like that, or some doggone shitbag doggone nigga. Okay? Proving what? When you take a look at the similarity in that, okay, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had given us what? The Garden of Eden. And instead, she sold all of it and converted and give it all away, okay, to a dingy, okay, a base man called Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Okay? She traded in high-level man like they always want for doggone to serve who she'd be serving to a damn lower base man like Esau, the Edomite. So a lot of you women, you talking about I want a high value man. You have no clue what the fuck high value is. Okay, shut the fuck up.
See,
and a shadow of a great rock in a very land. Okay? So it's important for you to have a man. For those of you who think, I don't need a man like that. Okay? There is a way a man thinks, which he's supposed to not be thinking emotionally, he's supposed to be thinking logically. Okay, a woman thinks more emotionally because why? She's very lustful. Okay, she's the one that's very covetous. That's the reason why Eve got deceived in the garden, because she was covetous, okay? She had everything going for her, but this devil came in right there and said, you know what? You ain't gonna die. Just take it, okay? He lied to you and all that stuff like that. Everything is going for you, okay? That's a woman with a doggone bulk that wander around. You can put a roof over her head, give her every damn thing. You can make six figures, but yes, she'll go spread her damn legs to somebody else, okay? You know, it might be a guy on a damn bridge or something like that, or some doggone shit bag doggone nigga, okay? Proving what? When you take a look at the similarity in that, okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushai had given us what? The Garden of Eden, and instead she sold all of it and converted and give it all away, okay, to a dingy, okay, a base man called Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay? She traded in high-level man like they always want for doggone to serve, who she'd be serving, to a damn lower base man like Esau, the Edomite. So a lot of you women, you talking about I want a high value man. You have no clue what the fuck high value is, okay? Shut the fuck up.
See, the line back on the brother's point. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, Slakia. First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 64. Wherefore you, my sons, be valiant and shew yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall you obtain glory. This is an account of our forefather Mattathias, man. Okay? At the time of the Maccabean revolt against these damn Greeks during the beginning of so-called white supremacy. Okay? All right? During the Hellenistic period, where Jacob was Hellenized under Greek indoctrination. Okay? Being put to death for indulging in our ancient Hebrew-like customs. Our forefather Mattathias had to remind us of the ancient past, man. You know what I'm saying? Pursuit of Jeremiah 6 and 16. Look at Sirach chapter 39, verse 1 and so forth, okay, that our ancient forefathers, real men, okay, the perfect examples of true guardianship, true leadership, and so forth, which is the true definition of a real man, not someone who fucks a whole bunch of bitches, not someone who can kick a bunch of ass, but a man who's willing to subject himself to the will of something or someone who's greater than him, and that's ultimately Yahweh by Shem Yashad. And that's why when King Solomon, when that damn, or whatever her name is, Queen of Sheba, whatever her name, came to visit King Solomon, when she saw him, I think when she saw him take off his garment and then praise Yahweh by Shem Yashai, she fainted, man. Because she understood in her feeble mind, albeit her feeble mind, she understood that she was in the presence of a God, okay? A God King, a real man.
A real man.
Okay? Not some damn spineless faggot. Say just like that, man. Like they say in the world, if the shoe
Let's where?
Time.
Damn Edomites, and you damn faggot chick. That's why the sign right here. Leviticus chapter 13. Many of you are fighting like that. That's okay. Okay?
And like I say,
no.
If the shoe don't fit, if the shoe fits, it must. If the shoe don't fit, it must quit. If it don't apply to you, then why you get offended? Like Yahweh Shai said, blessed are they who are not offended in me. See, that's why that's why a lot of you jakes, man, you go out here and you marching and all this. You in this truth, all right, to use this truth for vainglory, for clout, for profit. You know, you see, because you have not been given the minds, all right, to do the things that please the Lord, man. Like our forefather Mattathias. So to finish this off real quick, this First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 65. And behold, I know that your brother Simon is a man of counsel. Give ear to him always, he shall be a father to you. As for Judas Maccabeus, he hath been mighty and strong, even from his youth up. Let him be your captain, and fight the battle of the people. A real captain, okay? Take also unto you First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 27. Take also unto you all those that observe the law and avenge ye the wrong of your people. Recompense fully the heathen, and take heed to the commandments of the law. Okay, verse 69. So he blessed him and was gathered to his father. So he ended up dying, man. But before he died, he had to give us he had to give Jacob another, a proclamation. Okay, to always remember, okay, to stay on that straight and narrow gate of righteousness, man. Okay, and that entails being a man. Pursuing Isaiah 46 and 8. Okay, a man of the Heavenly Father, man. One who's willing to further fulfill Romans 12 and 1 to give their bodies a living sacrifice, just like our Lord and Savior, Mashiach Yahushua, the perfect example of a man. That's why he washed our feet. He washed the feet of the disciples, man. A lot of you niggas that are proclaiming to be, some master teachers and prophets, you wouldn't wash the feet of your followers, man.
And to fall off on the brother, okay, you talking about captain? Okay, so if you're a captain, you're a leader, okay? And you're worthy, you're a leader. So I was a captain in Esau's military. Guess what? I was a commander. So guess what you have to do? You have to solve problems. Do you solve problems? Or do you just tell everybody to give you 20% of their doggone income, which is very little, okay, exalt yourself and talk shit. You guys don't solve problems, man, okay? And you walk around in that damn boots, okay? Not as only these Edomites looking at you like to kill your ass, but Jake's in the military. I can tell you right now, from serving in it before I came into this true, I tell you right now, guess what I think of kicking the door down and gun button with the doggone M16 M4. Guess whose face I was thinking about? You fucking niggas. All right? Why? Because there's always a damn nigga that will fuck with you. Right. Always a nigga that will fuck with you because he can. All right? So guess what? That's what Jake's in the military who walk in the boots. Guess what? They're gonna kick your door down and beat the living shit out of you. Put a gun in your head because they want to get their retirement from Esau. All right? Esau has promised them a double retirement. All right? So you think y'all think y'all are carnal? Y'all haven't seen carnal Jakes yet. Okay?
Right. This is Jeremiah. Let's see. Got something? Okay, I found it. This is Jeremiah, I'm sorry, verse 26, the point is verse 28. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. See, they catch men, you know what I'm saying, with their presentation, their vision, okay, their false vision. We've seen that Jeremiah 23 and 16. You know what I'm saying? Their glamour, their captivating personalities. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first came to the shoot, I was watching a lot of IUIC videos because the beginning of their videos are very captivating. The whole presentation. You know what I'm saying? And how the video comes in and everything. But see, this truth is not about that, man. You see what I'm saying? Case in point. All right, because once again, a lot of you Israelites, man, are just wolves in sheep's clothing, man. Okay, you're looking to further make a name off of Yahweh by Shem Yeshua truth instead of doing what you're supposed to do. Exactly. Fulfilling the duties of men. You see Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Case in point. So this is Jeremiah 5 and Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. See, and the Lord, and that's why the Lord had to whip them. He had to whip them niggas' asses, after he turned the tables over because they was selling doves in a temple, man. He said, make no merchandise of my father's house. What's the paraphrase? Of my father's house.
And you go to IUIC, that website and all that site. They got special pages right there, and I put it in the video because you dumb fools. Okay, don't understand. The IRS is watching you guys. You think that .org or that doggone 503c protect you from paying taxes? Well, that's what freaking Kanye West and the rest of them doggone thought too. They're gonna kick your door down, mark my word, kick your doggone down and say y'all doggone owe taxes. And one of those doggone, demonization is gonna be, okay, tax evaders, okay, scammers. Because your audience, once they realize that they've been duped with lies instead of the truth by a bunch of doggone corn artists and doggone in the purple outfit, okay, they're gonna go and talk, okay? They know somebody who works for the IRS, okay? They know somebody in the world who freaking is connected to law enforcement, and they're gonna freaking report your shady actions behind closed door. And some of your brothers inside there, who are probably agents, okay, are gonna report your shady actions inside there. This is the book of Matthews, chapter 12 and verse 34, and it says, O generation of vipers, how can ye being evil speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. Okay, what are y'all speaking? Okay, nothing that's fruitful. Okay, it's all about comparing. Basically, like how they were saying the word, stop comparing dicks, the size of dicks. Okay, because y'all are going around comparing. Well, we got more views than you. We got more subscribers than you. Of course, you have the majority of people, okay, on earth walking are blind. Okay, they love and have the lust for the flesh in this world. So of course you're gonna have more, because you have managed to come and do what they call, you know, a blend. Okay, you know, and that's the end thing right now. Okay, that's why that's the end thing right now with these transitional phase like that. Like they call themselves he, she, I, it, or whatever the case is like that. Y'all have managed to blend the scriptures, okay, with your own way, and now it's going to profit you, okay? And the world loves that, and that's why y'all are very familiar. Most High and Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously, dude? What is it? Israel united in Christ. Yeah. Okay, Israel is not united in Christ, dog. Yeah. All right? Yeah. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelite. Right. Why don't you call yourself idiots united in crackers, okay?
Yeah, really, what IUIC stands for is Israel United in Cesare.
Yes,
see,
exactly.
And the Cesare, you see that stupid ass, the origin of that stupid ass name Christ goes back to Serapis Christus, you know, which Ptolemy Soter had, which was an idol that Ptolemy Soter had composed. All right, when the Edomites, all right, which were the Greeks, known as the Greeks at the time, had conquered Egypt, where a lot of Jakes were being exiled at because of our transgression against the Lord. That's why the Lord brought all kinds of destruction to Jerusalem, famine, pestilence, war, and so forth, where we had to be exiled to Egypt. We're seeing in Hosea, the 8th and 9th chapters and so forth, man. You know what I'm saying? So when Ptolemy Soter went down there, he composed an idol, you know, where Jake could further worship him. All right? So that the whole Christ, the vibration of Christ, going back to Serapis Christus, all right, is of the vibration of worshiping those pagan Greco-Roman gods, man, such as Bacchus, okay, Dionysus, you see, you know, Demeter, all of that shit, man. All right, Jupiter, especially Jupiter. In case in point, you look up, when you Google the image of Jupiter, is the same exact image of so-called Jesus Christ. So you're calling on all those pagan Greco-Roman names, man. You see, and which you see, that's hypocrisy. For it exposes the hypocrisy of you men that are doing that are guilty of those offenses, of that particular offense, because that's a direct violation of the law in Exodus 23 and 13, where Yahweh told us not to call on on the names of other gods, man. Yet you so adamant about the law, man. You see, this further confirms that we're not justified by the law, like Apostle Paul said. You see, this is why, all right, a lot of you men, all right, gonna have a lot of your members put to death, and that blood's not gonna go unaccounted for, and this is why. It's in Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 28. They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. Meaning what? Israel has become more wicked, collectively wicked than the heathen, the natural heathen, man. These Edomites and these other nations, man. Okay? It says, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge? Because they're not judging properly, man. Okay? You're not judging the people in righteousness, man. Okay? Bible shot, I can get Hosea 3:1. Matter of fact, I'll get it. See, this is because we've been set up to be judges, man, not judges and you know, by way of our own private interpretation of the scriptures. Okay, you know, we were set up to be judges. Okay, to attend to the sheep until the ultimate shepherd was to come back. This is Hosea chapter 3, verse 1. Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, go yet, love a woman, beloved of her friend. Yet another. Well, that's not it. Slack. That's not it. Slack. I'll find it in a second. But Khan, man. So you men. Habakkuk 1 and 4 speaks about how the law is slack, man. We need what? The law, statutes, commandments. I mean, how about Shem Shai? Okay, are slack here. Okay, you know, because the laws of the land are prevalent here to keep, including Esau's Bill of Rights. Okay, you know, the whole you know, immoral decrees supporting the alphabet mafia. You know, the elemental P people, and that's why You know, and that's why Biden came out 10 hours ago. You know, it made the mention what he made that mention of, you know, the inevitable coming with the Momoism, man. Case in point, man. God.
This is the book of Psalms 118 and 8, and it says, it is better to put trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, than to put confidence in man. And again, you people that are, you know, 10,000 viewers of the live stream and, you know, 150,000 subscribers, you're putting confidence in a guy with an open spoken voice, elegant in his speech, okay, deceptive, okay, who don't give two shits about you. See, when it all hell breaks loose and the Lord has separated his righteous sheep, okay, that he's going to protect, and y'all are left out there, okay, when this place collapsed down, okay, and it's going to be collapsing down because Jacob is going to get judged first, okay, we're going to be going through that Jacob's tribulation, okay, and then these nations are going to get it. So guess what? Think of it how that's going to go. That's going to be materialistically, okay? A lot of you are trusting doggone Egypt, but you're also trusting these doggone pastors, you know. I like to compare like someone like Geno Jennings to like basically a senator or a doggone politician, okay? You got Sakari them, you can compare them to any hip hop piece of crap, okay, rapping about shit. You can compare ISUPK to what? A failed attempt, okay, a blacknism in the 60s by some group known as the Black Panthers, and you can compare IUIC, okay, to basically like I call them Dragon Ball Z. You can see that like the wrong, you know, because you know they're the worst of all because they really got the platform really set up for deception. You know, the technical engineers and Esau has really given them, okay, a whole organizational structure, okay, and how you would actually expand this, but then you're a Hebrew Israelite, but you must be with Christ, okay? And our people now are accepting that they're a Hebrew Israelite, but they're not accepting it for the reason that we're supposed to accept it for, which is what? Turn back to the laws, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shemi Shai to the best of your ability, okay? Keep the holy days as holy, okay? And understand the snares that has been set up in this place by this man, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, who's actually being controlled by Yahushua, Mashiach. He's being controlled. So whatever wickedness he's doing, guess who created the wickedness? The Lord. Okay? The Lord created the wickedness, and he has the wicked to execute that. Okay? That's what we're supposed. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? And really cleaving to. Okay? And this as knowing that we're Hebrew Israelite. It's like, oh wow, I'm not an African American or from Africa. I'm actually royalty. Which means what? You start acting like doggone royalty even though you're in poverty. Okay? You have a royalty mind, okay, even though you're walking in poverty here.
St. John 10:12. And this is why I land back on what the brother said. This is Micah chapter 3, verse 1. And I said, "Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment?" All right, because we're the judges we're the judges of the world, man. But see, and Yahweh Shemi Shai has set up judges of Israel over Israel, okay? But a lot of these men, all right, are wicked false pastors and prophets that he has not sent, all right? Pursuing to Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter. This is why they prophesy a vain vision of their own hearts, man, like building Israelite communities and schools. When there's no contending the city here, man. This is Micah chapter 3, verse 2. Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones. This goes into the parable in Ezekiel 37th chapter about the valley of the dry bones, man. How Jake is dry out here. Okay, you know, cisterns that cannot retain the fountain of living waters, man. You see, this is why they're roaming around here dead, not knowing who the hell they are. See, not knowing that there's a time of war, pursuing Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, and not a time of love and peace and so forth, man. All right, because you got false prophets out here, prophesying deceitfully, lulling Jake to sleep, but you know, with smooth words, like it says in Isaiah 30 and 10. Like Tazariak saying, downplaying the FEMA camps, talking about, Jake has already been in FEMA camps in the prison. Well, first of all, nigga, you a fucking deceiver, a false prophet, because there's no goddamn guillotines in a fucking prison camps, all right? Because they're not notorious for that, man. Case in point. There's just a further add on to that example, man. Yeah, you got a lot of Jakes out, a lot of you Jakes in these camps, man. You're gonna lead a lot of people to death. A lot of our people to death. And this is why. This is Micah chapter 3, verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward. See? The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord Yahweh, and say, is not the Lord Yahweh among us? None evil can come upon us. You see? The Lord can't do nothing to us because we puffed up in the knowledge, like it says in 1 Corinthians 8 chapter. And then see, this is why Bishop Nate is at the point of no return. He's a perfect example of what we're bringing out here.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, and verse 12, it says, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, see the wolf coming and leave it, and leave it, the sheep, and flee it, and the wolf catcheth them and scattered the sheep. The hireling fleeth because he's in the hireling and careth not for the sheep. Right. So see, they don't care about you. They don't really care about you because why? They're set up to deceive you two-thirds. Okay, now some of you are going to come on there because right now you're going what is called the entertainment phase of coming into this knowledge of truth. Why? We've all been there. Okay, you all watch these guys. And like, oh wow, you can talk really well, and I'm a Hebrew Israelite and all that stuff like that. But then the Lord put the Spirit in you to go seek what this real truth is and what this is all about. And this is not about entertainment. Okay, this is a very solemn, thing to learn. Okay, about what the Lord expects of us and also what the Lord is going to do to the earth and the wicked. Okay, which means what? We have to change our ways. Okay, we have to come in the Spirit and truth. Okay, so we have to get out that part. So this is no longer entertainment. So there's those of you that are watching them right now. You're in the entertainment phase. Okay, and you're now, if you come across these videos from Great Millstone and likewise brothers who will give you the warning, now it's the time to get out of that doggone entertainment phase and now come and understand, okay, the truth. Okay, which is what? There is no future for Great Babylon other than the fact that it's going to become a wasted wilderness. Okay, destroyed. Okay, and remain as remembrance of what a wicked society shouldn't be doing, what a wicked society recompense is going to be. Also, the 1/3 held over the elect of Israel is going to be redeemed off this earth. It's going to be taken off this earth. Okay, and have the privilege of being entertained for real at the destruction and demise of these people here on this earth that choose to follow this damn devil and destruction. And guess what? You're going to see Nate Dogg. Okay. And the rest of his bishops and his marching troop, but Esau sends them damn Edomite soldiers and police officer when they're done using you, okay? Because they're using you, okay? When you, they can put your ass to death.
Not to cut you off, but it says like the reason why they're using you is just like the brother brought out in St. John 10 and 12. How you got hirelings. If you look up hireling means hired servant. Who you servants of? Esau, Edom. Okay, that's why in St. John 11 verses 47 and 48. The wicked, the scribes and the Pharisees and the wicked chief priests of Israel they were conspiring to have Yahushua put to death because Yahushua was a threat to their money of Esau. See, and that's because you fear master, your zaddy.
Yeah, you fear the master. Okay, you fear the creator, and not the creator.
Come preach over the creator. Come, and so when it mentions how you false prophets set on your leaves. You know what I'm saying? In St. John, the 10th chapter, would watch the wolf come and devour the sheep. It's really symbolic of a brute beast, okay, which is really pertaining to Esau, Edom, man, okay, a beast. And this is why here, okay, in Ecclesiastes or Sirach chapter 13, verse 18, it says, what agreement is there between a hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? So we know good and goddamn well that we are the poor that are rich in the spirit, pursuing the St. James 2nd chapter. All right, and we're poor in this world because of our transgression against the Lord, man. So you know the curses because you men teach the truth. Well, you don't teach the truth entirely. You teach Jake about the laws. You teach him about the curses. So you should know this is not the place. This is not the time to seek you know, carnal wealth, or in this case, wealth, because like it says in Scripture, labor not to be rich, man. You see what I'm saying? And this is why that is a major gift, okay, that's become a snare for you jakes, which is why you become compromised, just like the lesson that the elder apostle Ramla did on you guys, man. Okay, you become compromised, all right, to this Rosicrucian order. And that's why your garments are full of Freemasonic attire. You know what I'm saying? Because you sold out, man. You see what I'm saying? And you sold out because you're trying to condition the mind of Jake to stay conjoined to this goddamn hyena, man, this damn beast.
This damn beast. And the whole tribe of Israel is poor. So guess what? If the Edomites are the rich, okay, and you can't walk in the same path like that, you obviously know, okay, through the history of the so-called white man, that guess what? After he's done using you, what does he do? He puts you to death. He puts you to death. So obviously your leaders and leaders of IUIC are not wise. Your captains are not captains of anything. Okay, you're fools. Okay, and the time will come. Okay, when everything that's written in the scriptures about the blind leading the blind into the ditch, okay, which is death, okay, it's going to come to pass. Okay. And that's what we're going to say, we told you so, dumbasses. I don't have anything else. So we just want to bring out a brief camera here today, some timeline that changed. So, all of you are edified here. And, you know, stay in this truth. You know, subscribe to those channels. Okay, those brothers that are bringing out the edification, okay, that's not holding back, or giving you the true warning, okay, of what is to take place and what's happening right now, that are being true watchmen, okay, what's taking place here in Great Babylon, America, and also the earth, and also those wolves in sheep clothing, okay, that is misleading you, okay. So with that, we're going to turn to the east. Give all glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also the brothers that are putting on the true faith, the fearless and feed the sheep, and the brothers that still tuning in. Shalom. DTA. Ball, stay in this truth, okay? All right.
Wicked ass people, man.
Wicked. Very.
Shalom to the left.